Okay, so here's my newest project. It's a big, wide-winged camera plane. If you may notice, this is the same wing from my old camera plane that was my first trainer and sort of stunt plane. Same wing, it's just not rubber bandable on. It's all glued together, and I'm gonna take you through how I built it. Well, I wanted a light plane, lighter than the other plane that I scrapped down here, took all the electronics out of it and stuff like that, and that was a little bit heavy. And it's surprisingly light, just the frame itself without the battery on it or the iPod, but it's light as it is there. And for simplicity and weight, I decided to go with a V-tail. 2 servos back there, and V-tail mixing in the radio, and carbon fiber aero shaft that's really rigid and sturdy, and that's really light too. Same motor. I'm not sure what kV it is, but it spins in 8x4 on a 3-cell at about 25 amps, at max 25 amps I guess. And what I did to connect the aero shaft to the wing was I made sort of a wood cage. So here are the main supports for it that I did originally to keep the aero shaft even and the vertical stabilizers even with the wing. And then I made sort of a cage design that kind of reminds me of a bridge with the triangles that are involved in bridge making, and then lateral struts for strength there too. I got my Spectrum receiver in there and my 40 amp ESC, and then it's 4-channel ailerons, elevator, rudder, and throttle. And then what I did for this is that this is actually a fuselage from my scrapped plane. There's a bunch of scraps down there. This is my glider fuselage. I just cut off the back half. I figured that would just be a simple way of not having to make another fuselage. And then these are little things for the battery. The battery is actually going to mount underneath it, strapped with rubber bands, and then the camera mounted on this too. Go right there. Rubber banded on too. Okay. And then everything is out in the open, so hopefully it'll get air cooling. Haven't test flown it yet because the weather's been terrible, but I'm hoping to go out soon and test it all. So that will be later.